Despite the success of Will's and my date, I get to school on Monday in not exactly the greatest of moods. When I went home on Saturday, 2 hours and one torrid makeout session in the Shakespeare section later, I overheard my dad on the phone. It was on speaker, and I only stuck around long enough to figure out he and Rose were talking to a realtor whom they'd hired to appraise the house. To put a price tag on 17 years of homemade dinners, birthday parties, fights, tears, and memories. For the first time ever, I stopped myself before instinctively texting Madeline. There's a part of me, a very big part, that wanted to tell her what I'd overheard. But then I remembered that I'm not talking to her, that she's not the friend I thought she was. I ignore her during English and pass her without looking at her between classes. Eventually, I notice Anthony's giving me the same treatment. But I have Will to distract me, a task he accomplishes with impressive tongue work, and the day goes pretty much okay. Until lunch. I walk to the hill outside the drama room, knowing Madeline's going to be there. I'm not going to talk to her. Not a chance. But I've decided I won't be the one to run from her. She's not going to steal my boyfriend and my lunch spot. I march right into the middle of the group and sit down next to Owen. I can feel Madeline looking imploringly at me. "Hey, Megan," she pleads. "Can we talk? I tried calling you this weekend." Without looking at her, I unwrap the chicken salad sandwich Rose insisted on packing for me. There's a reason I didn't pick up. Not wanting this conversation to go any further, I pointedly turn to Casey Markowitz, the junior who played Olivia in 12th Night. "Casey, I know you're a junior, but I want you to sign up for my senior scene. I'm doing a gender-flipped Happy Loman, and I think you'd be great." She flushes, obviously flattered, but Madeline interrupts. "You're seriously just ignoring me right now?" Her tone's gone from pleading to pissed. I finally whip my head in her direction. "I'm sorry. I'm not in the mood to talk to my former best friend who was screwing around with my boyfriend behind my back." Next to her, Tyler's eyes widen, and I briefly wonder if she even told him that I know. Everyone falls silent, and Madeline's cheeks ignite. Hurriedly, she drops her thermos into her bag and gets to her feet, smoothing her skirt with trembling hands. Tyler tosses me an apologetic look.
"I have to..."
He gestures in her direction.
"I'm sorry, Megan,"
he says, before leaving to follow Madeline. I don't know if he's apologizing for walking away from the conversation or for betraying me while we were dating. Either way, I'm not ready to deal with how furious I am with Tyler. Everyone gradually resumes their conversations, occasionally stealing glances in my direction. Everyone except Owen, who leans into me.
"I'm getting the sense something changed since we talked about Tyler and Madeline."
"Seriously? Now? Get your notebook out, Owen. I've got some great material for you," I snap. He jerks back.
"What? No."
He sounds stunned, even hurt.
"I'm not trying to get material. I'm trying to be your friend."
I feel a stab of guilt. Of course Owen's just trying to be my friend. It's what he's been doing since the day we met. I exhale. It turns out I was an idiot for not believing what everyone told me. Madeline let it slip this weekend she and Tyler hooked up a month before he and I broke up.
"That..."
Owen reaches for words.
"Definitely sucks."
I'm not surprised on Tyler's end, honestly. But Madeline, she's the one person I couldn't believe would do that to me. I stare at the ground and absently rip out blades of grass. The messed up thing is, part of me wants to pretend it didn't happen. There's more stuff going on with my dad, and I wish I could talk to her. Have her sleep over, like we did when my parents were splitting up. He nods.
"What are you going to do?"
He asks evenly. Do? I'm not the one who has to do anything. I want her to, I don't know, figure out a way to make it right.
"She will."